Flight attendants arm doors for departure.
ご搭乗ありがとうございます。
Thank you for flying with Japan Airlines.
これから安全のためにビデオをご覧いただきます。
Please watch the following video for your safety instructions.
皆様必ずご覧ください。
Please pay close attention.
シートベルトは腰の低い位置でしっかりと締めてください。
Securely fasten your seatbelt tight and low.
外す際はレバーを上げます。
Lift the buckle to unfasten the seatbelt.
突然の揺れに備えてシートベルトは常に着用ください。
San Francisco Unicom, Delta 1385 is clear of all runways.
お休みの際もお願いいたします。
San Francisco Unicom, Iraqi 01096 heavy, crossing runway 10 right.
Smoking is strictly prohibited on this
San
flight.
Francisco Unicom, United 875, taxiing to runway 28 left.
Please switch off cell phones and other devices which emit electronic signals.
離着陸時はすべての電子機器の電源をお切りください。
San Francisco Unicom, November 325 Sierra, crossing runway 10 right.
安全を阻害する行為は法律で禁止されています。
These behaviors are prohibited by law.
手荷物は近くの収納場所に確実に入れてください。
All baggage must be stored securely in the nearest storage space.
非常口や通路には置かないでください。
Don't leave any baggage in the aisle or in front of the emergency exit.
下に収納スペースのない座席もあります。
Some seats have no space underneath for baggage.
無理に詰め込んだり重ねると危険です。
Please avoid overloading the bins.
この飛行機の非常口は安全のしおりで確認できます。
Emergency exits on this aircraft can be found in the safety instructions.
座席近くの2カ所の非常口を確かめてください。
Please confirm two of the emergency exits closest to you.
San Francisco Unicom, Japan Air 1, taxiing to runway 28 right.
誘導灯に従って避難してください。
In poor visibility, follow the emergency
San Francisco
lights to
Unicom, Japan Air 1, taxiing to runway 28 left.
必要な時に出てきます。
San Francisco Unicom, Golf Alpha 53 November Heavy, taxiing to runway 10 right.
マスクを強く引くと酸素が出ます。
Pull the mask strongly to start the oxygen flow.
鼻と口に入れ、バンドを頭にかけ、長さを調節してください。
Place the mask over your nose and mouth and adjust it to fit.
緊急の時は
San Francisco Ground, Japan Air 1, ready to taxi to runway 28 left.
In an
San
emergency,
Francisco Ground,
fasten your
Delta
seatbelt.
1385,
Take
request
position to
taxi to
protect
parking.
yourself against impact.
San Francisco Ground, United 875, ready to taxi to runway 28, Japan Air 1, taxi to runway 28 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 28 left, Japan Air 1.
Put the life vest over your head.
紐を左右に引いてしっかりと締めてください。
Delta
Fasten the buckles and pull
1385,
the
taxi to
straps firmly
parking.
around you.
San Francisco Ground, Southwest 1, ready for pushback. Taxiing to parking, Delta 1385.
Inflate the vest by pulling down the tabs only at the exit.
Southwest 1, pushback approved.
膨らみが足りない時は
Pushback approved, Southwest 1.
Blow into the tube for additional inflation.
非常口には脱出用シュートもあります。
Each emergency exit has an
Attention
escape
all
zone.
aircraft, airport is busy, expect delays.
滑り降りてください。
Follow the crew member's instructions and jump onto the slide.
手荷物は持たないでください。上体を起こして滑ります。
Don't take anything with you. Sit upright to keep your balance.
滑り降りた後は機体から速やかに離れてください。
Move quickly away from the aircraft.
San Francisco Ground, Golf Alpha 53 November Heavy, ready to taxi.
Please,
San
read the safety
Francisco Ground,
instructions.
Iraqi 01096 heavy, ready for pushback.
快適な空の旅の
Golf Alpha 53 November heavy, taxi to runway 28 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 28 left, Golf Alpha 53 November Heavy.
San Francisco Ground, Southwest 1, ready to taxi. Iraqi 01096 heavy, pushback approved. San Francisco Ground, Cathay 873 heavy, request taxi to parking. Cathay 873 heavy, correction, standby. Pushback approved, Iraqi 01096 heavy. San Francisco ground, Cathay 873 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 28 right. Cathay 873 Heavy, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 28 right, Cathay 873 Heavy. One Quebec 43, request permission to cross runway 19 left. Attention all aircraft, runway change is in progress. San Francisco ground, Iraqi 01096 Heavy, ready to taxi. 1 Quebec 43, cross runway 19 left. Crossing runway 19 left, 1 Quebec 43. Iraqi 01096 Heavy, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. United 875, correction, standby. Taxiing to runway 28 right, Iraqi 01096 Heavy. San Francisco ground, United 875, ready to taxi to runway 28 right. United 875, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 28 right, United 875. One Quebec 43, request permission to cross runway 19 left. San Francisco ground, Southwest 1, ready to taxi. 1 Quebec 43, cross runway 19 left. Southwest 1, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 28 right.
Thank you, Japan Air 1.
1 Quebec 43, request permission to cross runway 19 left. San Francisco ground, United 241 Heavy, ready to taxi. Attention all aircraft, frequency is busy, transmit important messages. United 241 Heavy, taxi to runway 28 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 28 left, United 241 Heavy. 1 Quebec 43, cross runway 19 left. Iraqi 01096 Heavy, cross runway 1 left. Crossing runway 1 left, Iraqi 01096 Heavy. Iraqi 01096 Heavy, cross runway 1 right. Crossing runway 1 right, Iraqi 01096 Heavy. Cathay 873 Heavy, cross runway 1 left. Crossing runway 1 left, Cathay 873 Heavy. United 875, hold short of runway 1 left. Hold short of runway 1 left, United 875. Cathay 873 heavy, cross runway 1 right. Crossing runway 1 right, Cathay 873 heavy. United 875, request permission to cross runway 1 right. United 875, cross runway 1 right. Crossing runway 1 right, United 875.
Japan Air 1, request permission to cross runway 1 right.
United 875, cross runway 1 left. Crossing runway 1 left, United 875, Japan Air 1, cross runway 1 right.
Crossing runway 1 right, Japan Air 1.
Golf Alpha 53 November heavy, hold short of runway 1 left. United 875, request permission to cross runway 1 right. United 875, cross runway 1 right. Crossing runway 1 right, United 875.
Japan Air 1, request permission to cross runway 1 right.
Japan Air 1, cross runway 1 right.
Crossing runway 1 right, Japan Air 1.
San Francisco ground, 1 Quebec 43, ready for pushback. One Quebec 43, pushback approved. Pushback approved, 1 Quebec 43. United 241 heavy, request permission to cross runway 1 left. United 241 heavy, cross runway 1 left. Crossing runway 1 left, United 241 heavy. United 241 heavy, request permission to cross runway 1 right. United 241 heavy, cross runway 1 right. Crossing runway 1 right, United 241 heavy. San Francisco ground, 1 Quebec 43, ready to taxi to runway 28 right. 1 Quebec 43, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 28 right, 1 Quebec 43. San Francisco ground, Delta 1385, ready for pushback, requesting runway 28 right. San Francisco ground, Cactus 17 heavy, ready for pushback. Delta 1385, taxi to runway 28 right, contact tower when ready. Cactus 17 heavy, pushback approved. San Francisco ground, Delta 1385, ready for pushback, requesting runway 28 right. Pushback approved, Cactus 17 heavy. Delta 1385, pushback approved, expect runway 28 right. Pushback approved, Delta 1385. Cathay X73 Heavy, contact San Francisco Tower on 120.5. Contacting San Francisco Tower on 120.5, Cathay X73 Heavy. United 875, request frequency change. One Quebec 43, request permission to cross runway 19 left. 1 Quebec 43, cross runway 19 left. Crossing runway 19 left, 1 Quebec 43. United 875, contact San Francisco Tower on 120.5. Attention all aircraft, frequency is busy, transmit important messages.
Japan Air 1, request frequency change.
Japan Air 1, contact San Francisco Tower on 120.5.
Contacting San Francisco Tower on 120.5, Japan Air 1.
November 747 Sierra Heavy, Roger. San Francisco Tower, Speedbird 343 Super, inbound on the GPS runway 28 left. Speedbird 343 Super, number 2, traffic to follow is on final. San Francisco Tower, Iraqi 01096 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 28 right, departing straight out. Number 2, behind the traffic on final, Speedbird 343 Super. Cathay 873 Heavy, runway 28 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 left, Cathay 873 Heavy. Iraqi 01096 Heavy, runway 28 right, cleared for
A few moments later.
San Francisco Tower, Japan Air 1, ready for takeoff at runway 28 left, remaining in the pattern.
Japan Air 1, runway 28 left, cleared
Flight
for
attendants
takeoff.
prepare for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 left, Japan Air 1.
Frequency change approved November 430 Kilo Oscar, good day. San Francisco Tower, November Romeo Whiskey 2202, ready for takeoff at runway 10 right, departing straight out. November Romeo Whiskey 2202, hold short of runway 10 right. Holding short runway 10 right, November Romeo Whiskey 2202. Japan Air 1, you're on an active airport, please contact San Francisco ground on 121.8.
knots. V1. VR. Positive rate. You're up.
November Romeo Whiskey 2202, runway 10 right cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 10 right, November Romeo Whiskey 2202. Tokyo Tower, Bravo 3258 inbound.
Tokyo approach, Japan Air 1, with you.
Japan Air 1, radar contact.
Japan Air 1 is 16 nautical miles east of Kasarazu at 7,500 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 right at Tokyo International. Tokyo Tower, Japan Air 1, inbound on the ILS runway 34 right.
Japan Air 1, number 2, traffic to follow is on final.
Number 2, behind the traffic on final. Japan Air 1.
Japan Air 1, number 1, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 34 right, Japan Air 1.
Please prepare for
Cathay
landing.
73 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Tokyo Tower on 118.1. Japan Air 019, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Tokyo Tower on 118.1. Tokyo Tower, Cathay 873 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 34 right.
300.
Cathay 873 Heavy, number 2, traffic to follow is on final. Number 2, behind the traffic on
200.
final, Cathay 873 Heavy.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 9.
For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt
Japan
sign
Air
has been
1,
switched
when
off.
able
Before
turn
leaving
left,
the aircraft,
contact
please
ground on the
ensure that you have all
taxiway.
your personal belongings
Wilco,
with you.
Japan Air 1.
Tokyo Tower, United 87.
Tokyo Ground, Japan Air 1, request taxi to parking.
Japan Air 1, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, Japan Air 1.